Hey, got my new bag in about a day or two ago. Just lazy to check it out. I forgot the name of who it was. This was an issue, not this bag. I ordered one prior to this one, and 6 weeks. The people didn't send it. They're not corresponding. They won't answer to the emails, to the chats. Finally, I had to report them to the like Amazon, like Lazada here, and Lazada handled it. They refunded me my money. I made sure I ordered it from a different vendor, and a couple of weeks it was here. So I'm going to put it on the bike today. I like that it's removable because I don't always need it. And it looks like it's big enough to handle some stuff. It's expandable. Bungee, little hooky hooks there, and yeah, okay. So this side, inside pocket, the Velcro. Wow, I didn't realize how deep that was. Look at that. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Presto! That would have been funny if a rabbit came out, right? Oh, I forgot. I already had this. I got my security system just in case. You know, sometimes it doesn't take much to deter them, just to keep it from being so easy. I realize they could probably chew that off, but something. Pocket, pocket, shower cap. What do we got here? I'm guessing, is this to remove the liner here? Yeah, maybe that's what that's for. Or not. Oh gosh. Maybe it's just a hold. I don't know. That's, why is that? What that Velcro is. Just like in your luggage. It's a pocket. I guess so you can tuck. I don't, that's, why is this like that? But little pocket here. Oh, oh, hey, look. That's padded. Because I think I saw in the thing, there's your carrying handle if you want to pop it off and walk in with it. But I think it also doubles as a backpack. Let's see what's in here. This is the rain cover. And then it's filled with stuff. They're a little cheap. And I guess every little bit helps. What do we got? There's a couple of these. I guess this is learn as you go. Nothing comes with instructions anymore. I'm hoping that it'll. And then I got tons of my own bungees and a net. I got one net that I actually really like. I got another net. Oh boy. And I got another net that I don't know, the one that hooks and goes like this. It's supposed to hold your helmet, but it doesn't. You can use it to hold other stuff. And I got this other net I really do like. This is the other net that I actually like. This one. It really holds good. It's very stretchy. So I could put this on the back, and then using this add-on net, I could actually strap this net to the top of this bag for just a little more storage space if traveling, if needed. But this one, it really works well on my on my Z900RS. I'm not gonna lie to you. I miss my Road Glide Ultra. You could go grocery shopping with that thing. See, I could close that and still strap this on top of even more stuff. Problem is getting my big leg over the top of everything. So I'm going to take this outside and try and see how easy it is to put on the bike. One last test. So with it, says it would. Does it matter which way? It's in there. Doesn't leave much room for anything else, but it is in there. Okay. Cool beans. Let's get this out of the way. And let's put this out of the way also. I carry that in my little backpack bag that I usually ride around in case I got to bring something home. And the Z900RS, there's barely room for my documents under the seat. Oh my gosh, I got a piece of a song stuck in my head right now. It's just playing and playing over and over. And I don't know the rules of YouTube. I don't even know if I can sing it because then maybe I'll get in trouble. I remember there was the cutest video of this little girl in the kitchen with her mom, and she had her headphones on, and the song was playing, and she was singing it, and oh my word, she really sang. She started screaming the words. The mom turned around, looked at her. Am I doing this wrong? I can't be. Talk. Right? I should talk in. That's just it. That's as far as that. I really wish these days, no matter what you order, nothing comes with instructions anymore. And I know you're saying, oh my gosh, do you really need instructions? Sometimes, even if just for a little bit of a try it this way. So that's like that. Turns. I don't think that's right. Okay. Isn't. So I'm a little at a loss here. So maybe it'd be the other way. We'll keep this off to this side here. The way that's sewn to go like that, but so you hate it when you pinch your finger in one of those things. Sometimes that really hurts when you pinch your finger like that because you get that little blood bubble under your skin. Yeah. So taking for granted that's that way. The way it's bent like that, that doesn't. Maybe you loosen it. I could use that to slide it. 'Cause I want to put it the seat and not under the body of the bike. This one I'm still struggling with. Unless, is it long enough? That be right? Some things, unless this is put under this. I'm really confused here. Maybe if I sit it on the bike, it'll give me a little more direction. Let's expand it back. Maybe if it's expand it to its open. Here's the single strap. So what about this one? This one goes here, maybe. Clips are tight. I thought it doubled as a backpack, but I'm not sure. I saw in somebody's image. I have no idea what that's for. This is the part that's... Where do these go? There's no buckles. And clip. There's no... Here. Buckle there and a buckle there. These have clips. I'm really not sure. Why is this one is bothering me? That doesn't look like it should be. It should be smooth. The angle it's at. You know what? Take this stuff outside. Unwrap the bike. Let's see if I can figure this jigsaw puzzle out. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Made our way outside. And let's see what we got going on here. Water. Gotta stay hydrated, right? The bag. There for now. I like my new bar. I'm glad the video of me putting it on accidentally didn't load properly. It was embarrassing. I really did it the hard way. I thought you're supposed to go from the top. Nothing comes with instructions, and I'm not a mechanic. I have no talent. So I tried to put this on through the top, tried to put it there, tried to take this off, end up laying on my back. I want to put a new piece of foam here, but I keep forgetting until I open it. And I go, oh, I got to put a new piece of foam there. Gently. See what I tell you? There's no room for nothing here. But my documents, got some new ones, so let me exchange it. This is for my kickstand. I get into dirt or mud or rocks, throw that under the thing, and then I can lay it down and see how big it is. I had one of those with my Harley too. Bear with me for a minute, folks. Update it. I'm a big believer in Ziploc bags. They really help. I like folding it extra, but it'll be okay. Even when I travel, I put stuff in plastic bags and Ziploc bags. I put my passport and stuff like that in a small Ziploc bag like this, so it doesn't get water damaged or spilled, or plane goes down. I'll have it in my pocket. It won't get damaged in water. And okay, it's full. This has to take inside and destroy. We'll put that over there so I can see it when I go back in the house. Otherwise, I'll forget. Yeah, this, all you have to do is this. Go under, up, both there, both there. 20 minutes. 10 minutes for somebody who has a brain. Oh my, I don't want to talk about it. I'm starting to get drama. I'm starting to feel the trauma. I'm going to need a hug. It's a little dirty in there. That's key out. You always got to make sure it's got a rubber stopper. Stopper is that around the key hold. But if you don't push it in all the way around, it will pop out. And then you get everything from under there shooting up into this keyhole. I always take my thumb and make sure it's sealed like old plastic Tupperware. You got to go around the edge to make sure it's sealed properly. Key in my pocket so I don't lose that. You'd be surprised. Okay, so I'm glad I got the bar. Look at that. It makes maybe I shouldn't have locked the seat because I want to put it under the seat. I don't want to run it under the body because of this. But I do have this now too, so I wish you guys were actually here with me to say, try it like this, or hey man, what about this, or here's a brain, use it. Even the scarecrow looked at me and said, "Oi, what's wrong with him?" I cracked me up. Like, maybe like this. What do you guys think? Okay, so this should go to the back because I have that there, right? That sounds like a pretty good idea. Let me move this on the ground. Give me this. So this way, it's not sitting on the ground. I'm going to put some in later. Talk about that later. All right, so let's say you got this. What is this for? This is a good idea because it'll go here, right? I got my little toolkit in there. Oh my gosh, that song, it's not leaving my head. As tight as that will go. Oh, that's it. Not very snuggly wuggly. Maybe we'll find out where these go. There's a clip here. I give them credit. These clips are tight. They're strong. I like the anti-rubber on here, but I'm wondering if that's supposed to be on the seat. Remember, this has to clear your stoppers and your... Remember, where is it? What am I doing wrong? I remember when I had my lowrider, I bought this stackable backpack. 3 bags. You could stack them and tie them to the back because I had a small luggage rack and a sissy bar. And I got to be honest, I never tied it on the same way twice. Oops. That's as tight as that gets. Right now. These are reflective. It could double as a backrest. Right now, you're just in the way. Oh, interesting. All right. Those clips are tight, man. At least we know it. Smell something burning. That means I'm thinking. I am my #1 fan. Okay, so this is the back. This is the part. Maybe it's supposed to be this. Like so. Maybe that's what that's for. Could that be right? Wish I could play a little bit of music while I was doing this, but the music I would play would belong to someone else, and that whole YouTube thing with music, you can't. I kind of like this better. Slide back a little more. That's when I think this is. You should have been here that night I was putting this on. You think this was bad? Oh my God. Some of you would have just said, you know what, we got to find this guy. He needs help. That feels a lot better. All right, I'm going to lock the seat down just to see if it locks in place. This is what I'm not liking. Yeah, okay. Okay. Get this any tighter. Tuck it. I hate it when you get those dangly straps. People would be surprised. The slightest little noise, even if you got the loud bike, you got your helmet on, you got the slightest little noise, you'll hear it. I remember on my lowrider, I bought a windshield, nice big, because I used to travel on it, which is why I upgraded to a road glide. I mean, it did the job, but I had a lot of detachable stuff. So I think, and when I put the new windshield on it, it was so funny. I kept hearing this ding, like ding, 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 and I'm looking, and it turned to find out because of the windshield I had, it wasn't blocking the wind. The way it hit, it was hitting the keys, and you could hear the key going ding, ding, ding with the wind blowing, and I could hear that way up here. Hey, that's pretty snuggly wuggly, right? Still don't know what these are for and how they go on. There's a this. So if you that feels tight on there. I'm kind of happy with that. This is ugly. What are those for, though? Wait, no. See, it's not even for this. Okay. How about that? Until we figure that out. Oh, it's pretty tight there. Just hate seeing the strappity straps here. But as I was saying, I kept hearing that ding, ding, ding sound. I'm looking and I'm riding. I'm turning my head and I see the key and I said, "Oh my word!" With that tiny little bit of noise, even you have your helmet on, you have everything on, you're so in tune with your bike that you hear that stuff. Maybe this is what this is, just an extra. Have these here. You have these here. Okay, so let's pretend that's what this one is for. Or you could actually double this up on the bottom of the seat. Or but I'm telling you, man, that's tight on there. So you could put another. I like that it's reflective. Like the black, it just kind of blends. Okay. And anyone who knows how to put these on, please help the old man out. I mean, I should zigzag them. You put one. And I guess you could do that. I don't think like this. I fear that it would fall off. Now these plastic clips, they are no joke. And I'm so waiting for one to pinch my finger. See, that's what that will slide off. So, but if you shoe fly, don't bother me. I gotta stop saying things because it 100% shows my, hey, I know that what I'm doing right now is not what this is supposed to be for, but since I'm not sure, there, how about that? And then the other one the same way. You could also use it for loading up more stuff. What would you put here? Exposed to the elements and things like that. There's another one of these little clips here too. I like the crisscross pattern better. If I had to do it, if I know this is not what these are for. I know they something to do with maybe the backpack somehow. I thought I saw in one of the images someone took it off their bike and they actually put it on their back. Oh, here it is. So let's put it around the bar. Put that on. If somebody could help me figure out what these are really for and how to put them on, oh my gosh, I would really appreciate it. And I guess these are for whatever they might be for. Well, what do you think? Okay? Doesn't look bad on there. And then it expands. Oh, get that much more. And then I got the other net you guys saw. And then all these other parts and pieces. So I think that's about as good as it gets. Hey, I could put this on my helmet. You know, I should have been an actor. All my life, I've been being told I'm an actor. Stop acting like a clown. Stop acting like an idiot. Stop acting like a moron. Hey, guys. There. Actually looks smooth and simple with the cover on it. I think that'll still be okay. I think I should be okay, comfortable. If anything, it'll just force me to sit a little bit closer in a little more normal seated position. All right. You know what we're going to do? I think that's it. I think that's as good as it gets. But if anyone knows exactly, I think this just for extra stuff. Oh, passes. Is my ID? I'm sure that's not it. The doctor told my mom, please stop hitting that boy in the head. Okay, so you know what? I believe that's as good as it's going to get. It feels good on there. And then because, you know, I'm a gladiator size man. And, but that's okay. I'm big enough to where I'm sure my body will accommodate itself to this. I think that's it. All right. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for your patience.